Natureboy, my message to you continue from part 1. This is part 2. And it's about the things you said concerning Dr. Sebi. I heard he was asked to present 9 people that he has cured, present them to the court. Now, I heard that he presented 70 in one speech that I heard, and another point I heard that he presented 270. Which one is the correct figure? I don't know. But I am saying, why didn't you find these things about the man to talk about? Instead of the negative things you try to portray about the man. Not that he had done anything negative, but that you try to turn his positives into negative. Now, you leave me to wonder if you're in the habit of attacking great men. That I should go about now and start warning. Martin Luther King, look out! Natureboy is coming at you. Mahatma Gandhi, look out! Natureboy is coming at you. Marcus Garvey, look out! Natureboy is coming at you. He will be attacking you. And many more great men. I may need to go around the world and warn that you are coming at them. I say this when I heard you said the price to pay for following Christ. I tell you, it was Christ who said, and before I quote Christ, let me say this to you. It is written, praise no man unless thou hearest him speak, for that is the trial of all men. And oftentimes I listen you. You just seems to stagger back and forth in your argument, just like when a man is drunk from his own brood. It is not my wish that you should devote yourself to negative things. Christ said, their seeing see not, and their hearing hear not. He said, if the darkness in a man is light, then how great is his darkness. You have been speaking much things, and for those who don't know better, will believe that you're speaking righteousness, and you are the best thing ever since sliced bread comes along. But they just don't know. Let me tell you where your talks came from. There is a kind of message out there that the people who study occult, you will hear them speak the way you speak. Those that practice witchcraft, you will hear them speak the way you speak, about being illuminated and this light and all these things. And to be honest with you, you don't know much about these people. You don't know much about the message you're trying to bring. I know you don't. But I can say to you, if you consider yourself to teach, make sure you learn first. Don't go ahead wanting to be teacher when you haven't learned as yet. What I see is happening to you is just that. Your mouth is leading your brain, and you stop. You need to stop having it like that. Please allow your brain to lead your mouth. Now, I know where. I know where your darkness lies, and it is in these same organizations I talked about. Let me school you about Christ, because you just wake up one morning and feel like you need to talk some things that will give you popularity, some things that will allow people to say, yes, he knows what he's saying. But hear these things about Christ and put them to the test and to see if they are not true. Christ came here 2,000 years ago. And 2,000 years ago, when he was to get here, he speak these things. He said, first it was said by the prophets before he got here. He said, the government of the world will be on his shoulder. And by the time he was born, the government of the world started attacking him. Do you know who formed governments? Do you know these churches that are so many around the world? Do you know where they spring from? Do you know who is their founder? Do you know who is the architect behind them? These organizations, the Bible said, and you speak much about the Bible, but you don't care to understand it. The Bible said, by their fruit you shall know them, whether they are of God or not. Did you watch their fruit, how they speak? Did you look to see that they practice things that concern astrology, about crystal ball, about giving power, preaching the belief that every man should believe in himself? It's an influence that once you start believing in yourself, you don't need to believe in God. And speaking about God, you're calling yourself a God. Let me ask you, where is the mountain you have created? Where is the star you have created, the sun, the moon, the valley? Where are the life you have created? Now, when you start following what God really means, you will know God means a power that is set above all powers. Stop deceiving yourself so that you don't deceive others, my friend. I am still trying to reach you. If you, the Bible said, God said, if only my people would humble themselves and return. Humble